Oh, hello. You have to put celebrate by itself. It won't work if there's anything else on there. Oh, hi. Are you gonna come over underneath my feet? That's what I thought. Hello. Oh, Papa. Oh, Papa. Should I move these giveaway boxes out of your way? There you go, now you have more space. There you go. Now you have more space. Loaf cam activate. Yeah, exactly. There's the loaf. The other loaf is over there. Loaf number 2. Loaf 1 and loaf 2. Good evening. No, not OSL time yet. I'm actually... I'm just gonna die. I'm going to prime this. Does anybody know what this is? That's a dog smile. Yes, he is a happy boy. Got a burb. Big burb. Very large burb. I'm like fairly certain I'm going to have to fit these together after I paint it because of how gigantic the wings are. So it's gonna have to get painted separately and then attached together after I'm done. The only thing I hate about doing that is like there's always the potential that you have to like fix the thingamajiggies. Yeah, but I'm gonna prime that. I'm gonna do that, and I might paint a little bit of it, and then I would be way ahead of Ty in terms of painting. Don't die. I'll try not to. Look at this loaf over here. Look at his fully splooted little butt. Full sploot. And then for whatever reason, Cora's decided she wants to be underneath with me here today. Game Father, hello. Giant Birdie, Knots and Stitches, hello. I didn't say hi to anybody. Hi, Dr. Bob. Hi, Malum. Hi, Timothy. Hi, Cranston. So I finally, after 4 years, literally 4 years, I finally finished my bottle of black surface primer, Vallejo surface primer. It's finally empty. Took 4 years. Green stuff for gluing the wings. Yeah, exactly, Malum. That's what I'm worried about. That is what I hate doing. Jeep Newbie, hello, good evening. It took you that long to drink that little bottle. You know, I try my best to not drink my primer. Oh, you know what? There's actually still some in here. It just won't come out. I try my best to not drink primer. I feel like drinking primers just, you know, a little bad for you. Maybe not necessarily like you'll die. But I don't think that it's like ideal either, you know. How was everyone's week? It is Friday. Tomorrow I'm doing it's like an escape room thing, but it's not a room. It's like an app. It's like an Alice in Wonderland themed puzzle game thing, which will be fun. I think we're gonna bring the dogs since it's outside. It's an outdoor thing. Wife is fired up about eating paint. Yeah, don't eat your paint. Do not recommend eating the paint. I mean, honestly, paint doesn't taste very good. So, I'd say even if you wanted to eat it, why? My GM postponed our Star Wars game tonight, but it gave me more time to prepare. Why eat it when you can just lick it? Don't taste the rainbow, but licking the brush is okay sometimes. Yes. All right, we're gonna see how this Steinel res does. It's already doing significantly worse than my Vallejo Surface Primer. Do you see that? It's like beating up like crazy. And I was worried about that because I've tried to use my Steinel res before to prime things, and it doesn't like to brush on, which makes me very sad because I bought a giant bottle of this and I have not really even been able to use it because it doesn't like to stick. Too hydrophobic. Terrible. I have pizza and cookies and Rice Krispie treats. What? If your bottle seems bad, then it's probably bad. Yeah, I think I got a bad bottle for sure. Well, I bought another bottle of the Vallejo Surface Primer. I bought like a bottle that's twice as big. So maybe I will literally never run out now, since the bottle that's a quarter of the size or a fraction of the size took me 4 years to use. Yeah, look at how that's not sticking. Steinel res, why? Everyone says how much they love your primer. You're not doing it for me here. I've got double dogs. Double dog. One dog there and one dog there. Oh, that is not what I'm painting, Bill. Hold on, let me get the link to what I'm actually painting here. I'm painting Grimtalon. Oh, and I updated my mailing address thing too. Double doggo day, exactly. Now my what is it is correct. Oh yes, and for those of you who weren't here for the last stream, our 4-year streaming anniversary is at the end of this month. And so I have 3 giveaways open. There are the links to all 3. The first one is the ReaperCon 2022 Mega Bundle. The second is the George Saskagus, unfortunately I cannot pronounce that name, Goblin Warrior Tank Bust. And the third one is the Midnight Heroes Modrar, the big, super tall chibi dragon mini. So if you want, feel free to enter. It's George T.S. Greek name. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Super tall chibi dragon. 4 words that are unexpected to have them all together. Yes. Just bought a couple of his Cthulhu things. They are gorgeous. Oh yeah? That's awesome. I had never actually heard of him before ReaperCon. I got the bust from ReaperCon. We're using our trusty brown liner will stick to anything method here. I feel like the liners should just be primers at this point. I've literally painted minis where, for whatever reason, I couldn't get any primer to stick to it, even after washing it or whatever. But this stuff, it sticks. It sticks really well. And yes, I did. It's technically not paint, it's technically a liner, but it sticks. So that's why sometimes I use it to prime. Because, you know, unlike the primer that isn't sticking, the liner sticks. Did you see that? No, literally no issue sticking. None at all. It didn't beat up even a little. Brown liner works 70% of the time, most of the time. I'm serious though. Do you see that? If it's 6, Holly uses it as primer. Yes, correct. I mean, for a mini that's this big, it doesn't actually matter if I lose a little bit of detail. These rocks aren't overly detailed anyway. They're rocks. I'm gonna cover them in moss and all of that stuff anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. They're gonna get covered. You won't lose detail, yeah. Hello, raccoon! That one was for raccoon. 5. How did the moss stuff work? It was okay. I think somebody had mentioned that you kind of need something textured to make it stick to it. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. I think whoever had said that was correct. Like, it's, I don't know, it doesn't even look like moss to me. I feel like there's probably a way to use it that I don't know about. So. When Ty gets in here. He's gonna be nervous. Because we have a race. We're racing to paint this miniature. And I know he hasn't started. I know it. I'm sorry, I did not mean to scare you, Miss Moo. Don't freak out. I think Dr. Bob always just says to drink every time I burp. Luda has used quick prime minis at ReaperCon. Throw a bunch of minis in a Tupperware container. Dump a bottle of liner in, a little water, shake and dry. The only way to prime! Yes! What do you get for winning the race? You get the satisfaction of knowing you beat the other person. And Airbrush should prime that right up. Don't even start. Don't even start with me, sir. I need more distilled water. I'm out of distilled water. First you 3D print an airbrush in your resin printer, then you use it to prime the mini. Yes. I'm going to need more Dungeon Gray here. Thankfully, I've got quite a bit of credit for Reaper. Pretty much anything I want, I can buy. I do too. I'm waiting for October to get the ghoulie bags. Yeah, I saw them talking about the ghoulie bags yesterday. I'll probably wait. There are a few colors that I need to get. Like this one that I'm using right now is one of them. I think it's Dungeon Gray. Yeah, Dungeon Gray. I have almost used all of it. And honestly, I will probably use a decent portion of it today. I'm waiting for the Deep Cut Vex to be back in stock. Oh, is it not in stock? It was in stock in June. I love Reaper, just gotta wait for them to make a space hippo. One day you'll get what you want. You'll get your space hippo, I'm sure. Did you try key slime pie? One of the ReaperCon colors? The ReaperCon colors? I don't think I have. I don't think I did. Which, was it the quick colors or was it one of the other ones? One of that triad. Reaper has such a vast array of minis that you can convert just about anything using only things from their website. That's true. Okay, it is from the triad? No, I didn't. I will take a look at mine and see if mine's really watery too. Let me grab it. I gotta move past my loaves here. Oh, make a loaf run away. I guess the other one left. Goodbye, sweet loaf. Did he leave? Yeah, he's not there anymore. Swag box. Oh, it's not this one? The other one? This one. I forgot I had this stuff too. The VIP. This one. I have too much paint. Ooh, look at that teal though. Look at that teal though. Beautiful. They look like they have a lot of white in them. Like if you look at the bottoms. I wonder if that's a different kind of medium. Yes, it is a tortilla blanket. It's round. James got that for me a long time ago. Let's see. Let's see if mine's watery. Oh, well. It's not the most watery paint I've ever seen, but it's definitely on the more watery side for Reaper. Got one for my daughter's baby burrito. Yeah. I like this blanket a lot. It's like, who doesn't want to feel like a comfy tortilla? Burrito covering. Yeah, it's watery for Reaper for sure. Let's see. Let's see. How many people have signed up for my giveaways? 20 for the Mega Bundle, 13 for the Bust, and 14 for Madrar, the Chibi Dragon. It's pretty good odds. Pretty decent odds. Not gonna lie. Burrito covering. Yes, exactly. Yes, there are the links to the giveaways if you have not already signed up for them. It'll be my 4-year streaming anniversary at the end of this month. I just took up all that primer because I didn't let it sit for long enough. But it doesn't actually matter because you don't even see that part. Because the burb covers it. Hi, Palos. I bought a whole box of fake mustaches so I can win them all. Stonehaven Mini STL Kickstarter has Space Hippo Pirates. Stealthy Druid, thank you for the Prime sub. Hello. Stealthy Druid, you have a package on the way to you. It should be there on Monday. $8%, 7%, and 5% VOD, so much better than the lotto. There you go. Fake stashes equals total size. Yes, very seriously. I need a good brown. What color is this? Is this a metallic? Oh, it is. It's copper. It kind of doesn't look like a metallic in the pot, though. Hi, Fan God. This is the part of the mini that Ty and I are racing to paint. And I don't think he knows that I'm painting it right now. I want to at least finish part of it. At least finish the base. And a Corgo in the back, yes. Yes, we got the girl over there having a little bit of a nap in the corner of the room. I like to wear my tiny fake mustache on my real giant mustache when I go out with friends because it makes them uncomfortable. Stealthy Druid is, if you were at ReaperCon, Stealthy Druid was sitting with us for a while at the table, and it was her first time painting a mini, and she painted one of the zombies from the Learn to Paint kit. She's also one of the members of my D&D group on Wednesday that Ty DMs for. I like the elephant skull on the base. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I like it too. I just want to see what these colors look like. So the copper looks like that, which that's actually kind of a pretty, that's a pretty metallic color there. This is Westboro Slate, so it'll be a blue gray. Yep, that's a cool gray. Surprisingly fun. I have the mini safely stored. Nice. And then this one is Rot Stump Mud. Ooh. I got some painting of this done with my new painting room. Much excited about that. Yes, Fan God, how is your new house? Is everything going well with it? Welcome to the hobby. We missed you on Wednesday. I don't know if anyone told you or if you talked to Ty, but there were 3 nat 20s on me. It was 2 or 3 nat 20s on me. And we're all like, no. I actually got taken down. I fell unconscious because of the 2 nat 20s. But everything's fine. I'm still alive. Went to ReaperCon to hang out with friends. Yep, that's usually what happens. You go to a convention just to hang out with people, and then they end up getting you into their hobby. What was this color? Amaryllis pink. Why didn't Ty play my character? Of course, because he wanted to kill me. Come on. He's like, I haven't killed a player in a while. Oh, that's a pretty teal. That is very close to the color of my nails. It is slightly lighter, but it's pretty close. It's like in the same family. House is doing well. Most of the stuff is out of boxes, now organizing. Nice. Yeah, that's the hardest part, is getting everything out of boxes. String of crits from the DM sounds like when I DM. Yeah, that green is a lot more watery than some of the other paints for sure. Well, there's the new. Those are the 6 regular paints from ReaperCon. Hairy sticks? Not sure that I know about what that means. Plastic crack, I understand. Millions of bottles of paint that are just a tiny bit shades. Oh, okay, brushes. Gotcha. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that they were able to resolve that for you. Look at this Gabby that Fan God painted. I already liked this one. Oh, that's the color you used on her shirt. Nice. She looks great. That mini is so tiny. Like, I don't know if y'all know how tiny that mini is. It's extremely tiny. You clean the hairy stick in the gross water. Wow. The forbidden drink. I need a different brown. Look, the pile of paints that I have not put away yet. I'm sure I can find one there. What is this? Nope. Do I actually not have like the kind of brown that I want here at my desk? I don't somehow. I don't know how that happened, but I guess I have to grab one. Not like I don't have plenty of options or anything though. As you can see, all of my options of paint. That goes higher than you can even see on here. All right, let's see. Sorry, Corker, I'm just moving those things off the floor. Browns. Yes, how many paints can one human have? One can never have too many good browns. Yeah, my browns are at the bottom over there where I was just at. That there's like a almost an entire row of browns. So, and I mean, and I've got a few other ones over here. Like I've got this one, but this one is like too purple. I wanted something a little bit more of like a true brown. All of them. Oh. I wonder if I should do this like a deserty base. Like I should use one of my technical paints. And verily did Holly need a new shade of brown, and it was bereft thereof. And so she traveled to the land of behind the chair and found a brown bottle that worked. That is very cute. Dr. Bob the Storyteller. I just used a pokey tool to poke, and it didn't really work all that well. I don't know what's going on with this paint. So it was foretold. Did you guys see the new Poke tool that Reaper is gonna release? It's like a pumpkin with a skull inside. I feel like I should wait to do this because I'm gonna have to dry brush the heck out of the rocks. Pumpkin spice pokey, is that what they're calling it? If not, they should. I agree there. Yep. I also have a whole bunch of unopened Poke tools and still use my filthy original. Are we the same person? I need to get a crow's nest one for my collection. Yeah. It's funny because it started with minis and then it was paints and now it's Poke tools. It's just like, there's never enough to collect. I need all of the things. All of them. The crow's the only one I'm missing. Waiting for Anne to get one. Yeah, right? How many paints do you need, Larry? I don't know, Bob. How many paints are there? I counted. I have over 500 paints. I probably have more than that, actually. I think my Reaper collection on its own is over 300. And then I have a whole bunch of paints of other brands that are like random ones. So you'll have to take the sculpt your own Poke tool class next year. There you go. Exactly. You should do that. Take that class. Is it a coincidence they're called Poke tools? I believe they call them Poke tools because they are just essentially a T-pin with a metal top. And they're meant to poke the gunk out of your paint so that it stops being clogged. But I do like that idea. Because literally every single time I use a paint, it's clogged and I have to poke the gunk out that has collected inside of it to get my paint out. I got to make one that's the shape of my Reapercon hat. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really fun. I need a different paper towel. My paper towel's wet. And you can't dry brush by wiping on a wet paper towel. To use a dry one. And also, when your pet's fur gets stuck to the wet miniature, that's not good either. Looks like goop from above. Are you doing a base? Yeah, it is a base. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit actually, so you can see a little bit more what I'm doing because this thing is huge. It's huge. You could teach a Pokemon Go class at ReaperCon consisting of tossing a bucket of cool Poketools into a shag carpet and letting students race to find them. That's dark. Dark, 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 dark. Dark, dark, dark.
Dark, dark, dark.
Dark, 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 dark. Get out of there, Fur. You just dry brush the heck out of these rocks. They're not all completely dry, so I'm trying to avoid the spots that aren't completely dry. I didn't hear him. I didn't hear who. Did somebody say something to me? What did he say? What did he say? I missed it. Oh, I didn't hear him. I did not. Did not hear him. Yeah, we do that to each other a lot. Dark, dark, dark. I can't hear him over the headphones. The headphones are fairly loud, actually. Dry brush the devil out of those rocks. Exactly. You thought that was a dog going bark, actually. Bark, bark, bark. Oh, this is coming off. Oh, no, it isn't. I thought it was coming off, but it's the whole thing is lifting. Rocks. They look like rocks. That would be rough. Rough. Rough, rough, rough. Why are you dry brushing? Yes. One thing that is really easy to do to make rocks look like rocks and to make fur look like fur is you paint it the base color, which is usually like a darker color, and then you take a brush and you just kind of load the brush with paint like that, and then you take most of the paint off. So you can see here I'm taking most of the paint off of the brush, to the point where when I put it on there again, it comes off a little, but it doesn't come off too much. This is just a technique to bring out the colors in all of the textured areas of the mini. So it works really well on things like fur, and it works really well on things like rocks and things like that. Yeah. So you use a big... This is literally a makeup brush and eyeshadow brush from the Dollar Tree. You want a big fluffy brush to do this. You don't want to use a regular paintbrush like one of these. You want a big fluffy brush to do it. Something with a lot of packed in bristles that you don't care about destroying. Because doing this technique definitely messes your brush up quite a lot. And see, I've gone in with the medium gray color that I'm using. It's called Rainy Gray. I have to leave that area alone still because it's still wet from the darker color. But I'm also gonna go in with white and do it slightly lighter with the white on just some of the raised areas to make them look a little bit lighter. yeah, it's definitely one of those techniques that I feel like I learned really early. Is that another bone? I can't tell what that is. Yeah, it's something like hold on, let me grab a mini that I dry brushed the fur on. Things like wolves, it works really well for. This gal right here. The fur on her cloak in the back there was done with dry brushing. So you can kind of see all the like details in it. It brings out all the details and hits like the tops of everything. So like it doesn't necessarily look like fur on her, like with the colors, but yeah. What are you barking at, miss? Miss? This mini as well. This guy. All I did on this miniature was put down the dark color, and then I dry brushed the absolute heck out of it with like a orangish brown color, like a lighter orangish brown color. Yeah. And then I just stuck little static grass all over him to make him look like he was coming out of the ground. So... And I painted this 4 years ago. I painted this over 4 years ago. So, yeah. So dry brushing is a really good technique to learn. Hello, mister. Looks like I'll be heading to the Dollar Tree tomorrow. Appa's leaving. He was like, I wanted to be in here, but you made me leave. They must think food is imminent. James might have said something too. Static grass makes for fun armpit hair for giants. I never would have thought to do that. Oh, I see people using their bonus entries. Their bonus giveaway entries. I like to dry brush other colors too, not just the white and the gray, or the gray and the gray and the white. Doing something like green, like this olive. Fan God, exclamation point, celebrate. My 4 years streaming anniversaries at the end of this month. So I have 3 giveaways open for it. I know I've been very terrible at getting notifications out for it. I didn't even put like I didn't even make an infographic this time. I was too lazy to make an infographic. So I put a little bit of green. So now I'm dry brushing with some green here. And I know you can't really tell. That's the point. How many pirate ships? No pirate ships this year. No pirate ships this year, unfortunately. I do have like 2 that I could give away, but I know, no infographic. I've been very busy the past couple of weeks. I'm actually going to be gone next week. I'm going to be in Southern California for a few days for a work trip. So you won't see me. You will not see me next week. So my stream where I draw the winners for my 4-year streaming anniversary, it's probably going to be on Sunday because I'm going to be gone on Friday. I'm going to be gone that day. I'm going to literally be in SoCal. So, yeah. Let's get the white. I guess we're not having a game. I think folks are still playing. I think it's just me that's gonna be gone. I think Shay should be around. I would ask Ty though, because I'm not sure. Are these supposed to be trees? They don't look like trees. They look like rocks, but I can't tell. I don't know. Fan God, thank you for the resub. Yeah, it'll be good. I'll have fun. Meet my coworkers for the first time. I'm excited because we're gonna do an escape room. That'll be fun. I love escape rooms. Is there a painted picture of him? I actually don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna like absolutely like cover this thing in like moss and stuff though, so it doesn't matter either way. It's gonna look like a rock. It's gonna look like a rock at the end, I promise. There is. That is not how it sits. When I dry fit it, I didn't realize Cora was still laying there. Oh, Appa's here too. He's just right there. My little loaves. Oh, Dr. Rhino is raiding. Mine sits like this. It doesn't sit the same way it looks in that. Oh, maybe it does actually. Either way, that's how it sits. That is a giant poop that bird is making. Dr. Rhino, what did your charity total end up at the end of your stream? I had to leave because I was still working, but what did you end up ending at? Dr. Rhino's 2-year stream anniversary was yesterday, and he raised $3,081. Holy moly, for the rhino conservation. That's amazing. That is a lot. That is a lot. Congratulations. Bing, 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 bing. Yes, I was in your channel for a decently long time yesterday, but I did have you muted for, not muted, but I had the sound way down because I was in meetings all day, so I wasn't actually able to listen for the most part. But yes, I was glad to be there. Very glad to participate in Streamiversary streams. Yeah. Yeah. Hard to believe. I know. My 4 years, that's at the end of this month, Dr. Rhino. It's kind of insane to think it's been that long. Yeah. Those of you coming from Dr. Rhino's, !celebrate. I like to do this thing for my birthdays and my stream anniversaries where I give stuff away. So I have 3 giveaways going on that day. One of them is the Mega Bundle, the ReaperCon 2022 Mega Bundle. The second one is a Goblin Warrior bust. It's really cool. And the third one is Midnight Heroes, which is if you've never been or heard of Midnight Heroes, it's a company that does a lot of chibi style miniatures. I'm giving away one of their very large chibi dragon minis. So if you want to enter, everyone can enter. It's open to everyone. !celebrate will pop up the 3 different ones. It's very cool. I feel like that's another piece of a bone or something, but I can't really tell. What are you? What are you, thing on the base? Should we paint you like you're also a piece of bone? I can't tell what you're supposed to be. For those of you who also just came from Dr. Rhino's channel, we are very early on this piece. This is what we painted the last time. We finished up this guy here. which I liked this. I enjoyed painting this purple worm. Purple worm! Many, many teeth. And then this little guy is the thing that we had started last time, this little mouseling. Our little mouseling here. We didn't finish it, obviously. He's still only half painted, but yeah, I like that little mouseling. Yeah, Redwall vibes, exactly. I was thinking the exact same thing. I feel like a lot of the Reaper mouselings kind of give those vibes a little bit. You love the worm? Yeah, it's a cool model. I was glad to get it when I was at ReaperCon. Praise the worm! Hate to run. Got lots of stuff to do. Alrighty, no problem at all. Yeah, feel free to take off. Definitely understand the raid and run thing. I do it all the time. Have a wonderful night. Congrats again on your 2-year stream anniversary and raising so much money for your rhinos. It's gotta feel great. Yo, hello, Wizard Oak. How are you doing? I haven't like fully decided what colors I'm gonna use for the rock yet. I could honestly like probably just dry brush the wings on the rock and it would look good. Just to beat Ty at it. This would also be something that would be fine to dry brush. You would just have to do it carefully. Can't sleep, looking forward to Batan launch box. Ah. I am so thirsty. James cooked dinner right before stream. And I ate very quickly right before the stream, so I'm kind of... That is definitely a link. It went to something for a second and then it closed. There we go. It looks like a lot of people just absolutely covered this base in like other stuff. Like a lot of these pictures, they just covered it with stuff. Even I have to study on Start Mini Pokemon Con as a charity event for autistic youth group. Hmm. That sounds interesting. You have to like know the Pokemon? What's the premise there? I have to wait to paint that anymore. Otherwise, I'm gonna just take the paint off. Man, today is one of those days where I'm like, I want ice cream. Ice cream. Please dry faster. I would like for you to be dry now. I finished off my ice cream after dinner today. I had a tiny Bluebell cup tonight. I wanted ice cream too. Yeah. There's like keto ice cream that I can have. But it's expensive. It's the only thing. And it's not like just readily available at any store. The one that I like, which is mint chocolate chip, by the way, is only at the Safeway, and the Safeway is like way down the road. The store that I have closer doesn't have mint chocolate chip. They have some other flavors, but they don't have that one for some reason. And sometimes when I go to the store, they're sold out of it too. Since group have so many kids into Pokemon from the game, anime, and TCG, I know about Pokemon. Ah, I see. Rebel. I like the Rebel one. The Rebel brand is better than the Keto brand. Tell James to go to the Safeway and check for it. Yeah, we'll go after my stream. Because we need to pick up some regular cream up anyway, because we're almost out of cream for coffee. So, we'll go after. And check. I don't do fetch. Yeah, that's because you fetching would take a very long time. Otherwise, I would 100% make you go fetch things for me, sir. Bad at following directions. Now that is true. That's true. Oh. I ask him for some Rebel ice cream and he comes home with like cinnamon rolls or something, like completely different. Something that we can't even have. I'm like, dang it, again. I think we need to go to Costco this weekend again as well, because we need to pick up more toilet paper and paper towels and laundry stuff as well. Why is being an adult so much money? Those are just man tactics to teach you to not ask us to run errands. You also live in that sugar-free life? Yes, indeed. Indeed. I've been doing keto on and off for like 10 years or so, something. Feel like it's the only way that I don't completely just balloon up, because I don't allow myself to eat sugar, because I'm very, very highly addicted to sugar. So when I start eating it, I don't want to stop eating it. And James has lost like 80 pounds or more in the past year-ish, year plus. He's disappearing. He's a disappearing man. Ty, do you see what I'm painting? You see what I'm painting here, sir? Do you know what this is from? I got them all primed. Yes! Where's yours? Where's yours? I'm gonna beat you! I'm gonna beat ya! TC Gentry, hello. I did not use my airbrush. I used a paintbrush. Key prime pie. I've got to let that dry, because if I don't let that dry, oh, I've got primer on my fingernail. If I don't let this skull thing dry, when I put the wash over it, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of paint. And I don't want to do that. I still haven't decided how I'm gonna paint mine. I need to look at winged creatures and take some hints from some of the creatures. I'm like so short right now. Try faster. I just spat on it. Do you see that? That's my spit. Oh, right there too. It's not gonna dry faster if I'm spitting all over it. Did you show your inspiration image? No, I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up doing that one. I forget what what that one was called. Carnival Anivia. Carnival Anivia. Hold on, let me find it. Here it is. Open link. Nope, that's too small. Hold on. I gotta find the bigger image of it. Why is this one so small? Open image. Here we go. This one's a bit bigger. There it is. I just don't know how to paint it like that. Like, it's mostly white. Just paint it like a crow. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I just, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to paint it like that. Yeah, it's basically translucent. Oh, another raid. PSK Studio. Thank you for the raid. PSK raid. Ay. Oi. Dropping things. Thanks for that raid, PSK Studio. I am not following you, but I am now. If you drill it out and add some LED lights, it will glow naturally. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I want to go that crazy though. I am starting a very large miniature. Let me grab the body and one of the wings. It is a rock. So this is the body. And this is one of the wings. It's huge. It's a gigantic mini. And this is the base for it. So I'm painting the base first. I'm sorry, Cora. I did not mean to spook you. You're all right. Yes, you're okay. Whoo. Exigent Midnight, thank you for the follow. And War Squirtle, thank you for the follow. War Squirtle. I like it. First time I get to raid you. Yeah! I'm terrible at being consistent. Icklehoof, thank you for the follow. That's a cute name. Another person. Demon Seed, thank you for the follow. My notifications are going very slowly for some reason. I'm trying to not take the paint off while I do this. I'm very close to taking the paint off while I do this. Look at this baby. She's such a baby. I've got another one right there. My two babies just sleeping. Hanging out, sleeping on the floor. Bedtime for me after second job in the morning. Ah, well, no problem. I am also a raider and runner, so have a good night. Thank you for the raid again. Sleep well. Don't work too hard. Yeah, they're my babies. That's Cora right there. This one is Cora. This is my baby girl. And then this is Appa, my baby boy. They like to just kind of hang out while I'm streaming. Just sleep, be lazy butts. Which I totally understand, because I also like to sleep and be a lazy butt. We're doing a very aged look to this. So I'm going to just kind of like completely drown it in wash. And my paint wasn't all the way dry yet, of course. So I'm gonna have to wash it again after this dries. I'm also going to do a lot of... Oh, you're still looking at the dogs. I'm going to do a lot of basing materials, so like moss and grass and stuff like that on this too. It's a dog's life. It's true. It is a dog's life. Whoops. Didn't mean to touch right there. See, I waited, or I didn't wait long enough, and I completely took all the paint off of that part right there. 'Cause I'm impatient! I just want it to be dry. You can't even really tell, but there. Now you can see where I took all the paint off. I love washes. They're so good. All right. Let's put more paint on there. Please, sir, I need you to dry. For those who came in from PSK's channel, I was showing off the things that we'd finished the most recently before, so I'll show them again. So this is the purple worm. Purple worm. I gave him like orange eyes on the sides there. And big gaping mouth. And we were painting our mouseling here. Because ReaperCon 2022 special mini, our little mouseling. So this is something we were doing the last stream. little mouse. I feel like this mouse has so much personality in such a tiny body. The edges of this don't actually matter that much because we're gonna cover them, but I just noticed there's a piece of fur right there that's like stuck underneath the skull. So goofy. It's what happens when you have furry animals that like to hang out in the room with you while you're doing stuff. You end up super gluing their fur into things. I ordered him off the website. Is good mouseling? Yes. I agree. Okay, that actually has to sit and dry. I can't touch it anymore. I heard the girl snoring. I do call her Cora Snora because she gets very snory sometimes. Funny thing is, Appa doesn't snore. I have so many minis that aren't like completed on my desk. While we're waiting for this to dry, I should probably just start painting something else here. We'll get the base on this guy completed since I started it and then I never finished it. I think that's on there forever. Yeah, that's primer. Let me get my glue. Didn't want to scare the girl. If I could avoid it. Hi, Bubba's. And you'd like to do. Actually, we'll do. Yeah. This first. Some black around the ring of the base. Here. Just to make sure it doesn't get lost. I painted this guy so long ago. Shovel boy. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Let that sit. Victory lap. I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin. Good night. Good night, Stealthy Druid. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to put glue, and then we're gonna use this flock right here. This flock stuff to base them. So just get my glue out. Just a little bit of school glue here. And then I like to get water on my brush and just kind of dot it in to water it down a little bit. Hello. Mix that up. The glue doesn't need to be super, super thick. And then I'm just going to paint all of it with the glue slash water mixture. Even if some of the black gets on there, it doesn't matter. None of it matters, and I'll show you why in a second. As long as there's enough glue. How am I? I am doing great. It's Friday. I'm painting. I've got a bunch of amazing folks to chat with. Can't ask for anything more. All right, now that this thing is literally covered in glue, we're just going to do this. We're just gonna take this flocking here mixture with our stuff in it, and we're going to drip it on and then do this to get all of the excess off. And now I have a grassy based beholder. Just like that. I'm gonna close this back up. Sinathar. Yes, this is the WizKids. This is the WizKids beholder. They're hard to find. So it probably is modeled after that book. The mini, or the beholder on that book. And I'm just gonna take my brush and just kind of paint off the edges there. The stuff that got on the edges before it dries. And then once it dries, I'll do another layer of the black just to make sure it's as dark as it can be. As darkened as matte, because, you know, we're taking some of it off. With our paintbrush here. But there you go. That's a mini. WizKids has two. There's a normal holder and there's actual. Oh, okay. Yeah, it probably is that one then. Okay, and then just make sure you get all that gunk off of your brush. I saw that WizKids was starting to do like kits. So like I saw a beholder kit and I was like, is that new? Like, is that a new thing that they're doing? Like a kit? Gunk is a technical term. Yes. And this is still drying, of course. It looks like the, it looks like that paint is dry though, so I'm gonna put more on there. Okay, yeah. And we just gotta leave it again. They've had those for about a year. Ah, okay. Like the paint night kits. No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's actually in it. It's been around 10 years since I last played D&D. My school has a club. I joined. Bada bing, bada boom. I have 2 character sheets, so it's going so far, 1 for each class. Nice. Isn't that nice? Where you like, it's been such a long time since you've done something, but you just hop right back into it like it's nothing. It's great. Oh, shaking my whole table. Scaring my doggies. You're fine, Miss Moo. You're fine. You are fine. I know. I know everything is so loud and scary. Everything is. Build your own mini kit. Yeah, that's more what I thought it was. But it's so weird. Like, that's just a mini for the most part. I'm thinking I'm gonna put a bunch of like regular moss on this base, but then I'm also gonna do like the bigger, chunkier moss. That's the Framework series. Oh, let me look. Frameworks. Some fuzz. It's irritating me. So it looks like this. Where's the Beholder one? Here it is. It looks kind of goofy. But yeah, it's all of the pieces. Wow. I wonder how many of these kits have like cross-functional pieces. So like, let's say I wanted to take, I don't know, the wings and the cloak. Could I put that on like another miniature? I don't know how... I don't know how easy that would be. That is pretty neat though. Like if you wanted a specific piece of a mini. Technically you'd always do that. Didn't realize they had monsters in them. I picked up a Dwarf Barbarian and Warforged. Yeah, they have some monsters too for them. I can see that this is still not dry, but I want to put the rest of the wash on it so badly. I'm so impatient. So impatient. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to dip my brush into that. How are you doing, Nivek? Not too bad. Good, good. Good to hear. Just drawing. I'm doing good. I'm just hanging out, you know. It's Friday night. Need to go to the grocery store. Here's a render of the whole Beholder. Oh. It does look like a lot like mine. It's just in about a billion pieces. I mean, it's the same company, so I feel like they wouldn't make them look too different from each other. Little sad they don't have a Dwarf Warlock. I'm sure they'll make everything at some point. Because people will want it. Yeah, that's what 3D printing is good for. It's true. I'm just dabbing on some green paint. I'm not trying to completely cover up the brown, but I'm just getting this ready for the impending amount of fluff that we're gonna put on it. Flocking. Halflings for life! I'm running a Mountain Dwarf Warlock in my club's campaign. Nice! I've played Dwarf Clerics twice. Okay. That is still drying in there. Lawful evil. Still wet. All right, let's mix up some more glue, I guess. Get some flocking on this baby. Bleh. Okay. It's probably enough. Okay. Okay. Cinnamon glaze, yum. You got it. What kind of patron is your dwarf flock beholden to? Gonna cast Mage Hand, give it a hand axe. Flight above the enemy leader, hopefully not far away. Drop the hand axe. Don't think I've ever used the Fey patron. Normally go as far as Eldritch Space Horror, and yep, that's for me. Oh, now I've got double loaf over here. I like it. I'm gonna put little dots around. Just to make it so it's not everywhere, but it's most places there. I like it. I like it. Some prefer their loaf well done, it's true. I have a Celestial and Genie-ish Warlock campaign I'm running, hoping for shenanigans to ensure soon. Yes. Cora is definitely the extra burnt loaf. Appa is the toasted loaf, and Cora is the extra burnt loaf. Sometimes you just crave the burnt. I like that. I think that looks cool. I like how I put the moss growing up on the inside. I'm gonna get little, I'm gonna get some little, like, tufts of bushes and things and put them around as well. I made a variant human wizard and made him able to wear light armor. And he can talk in deep speech. I have tried it, Nivek. I am not convinced that I know how to use it properly, though. Because I used it on this. And it kind of just... It kind of just... I don't know. It didn't impress me. Did I thin it? I did not thin it. Are you supposed to thin it? It has no instructions. Shake pot hard with ball bearing. Color forms as liquid dries. Apply with a brush or airbrush. Smear and spread with a damp or wet cotton bud. Do not handle with wet fingers. If you put some in the cap, add a bit of water, you'll get lighter tones. Okay. Yeah, I bought it. I'm not sure about it. I will say they smell exactly like those balloon things that you had when you were little. It was like that little putty that came in the tiny little metal tube. And then you would take a little tiny bit of it and you put it on the end of a little tiny straw that it came with. And you would blow it up and it'd be like one of those balloon things. Like, these smell exactly like that. Yeah. It takes some playing. You can get some great results with a blow dryer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it says not to eat it, so I definitely wouldn't eat it. It's also extremely flammable. Extremely flammable. So... If it's forced to dry quickly, you will get a texture. Oh, so what you're saying is I need to bring my hairdryer in here and put it down on that. I mean, maybe I'll try it on here again, but I don't have a dryer. And if I do, it'll scare the absolute heck out of my dogs. So I don't think I'm going to do that yet. Maybe I'll try that next. I want to put a little bit more of this on here. A heated model first, then applied the rest. Good to know. It lends itself to messing around with it. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to do that then. I didn't really like play with it too much. I tried looking up some YouTube videos on it, and honestly, there wasn't a lot. There wasn't a lot out there. I was just like, well, I guess I'll just do it. Because there wasn't a ton of videos outlining how to use it. It works the same way as the rest. I have the rest, but I haven't used that one either. Oh, there's lots of videos for the rest one? Okay, I'll have to go and find them. I have not seen any of them. I mean, to be fair, I probably have, I just don't remember. Riria? Thank you for the follow. Hello. Apologies if I just butchered your name. My campaign starts Tuesday. I have some reading to do. Nice. Well, good luck. Have fun. Welcome back into the world of D&D. Hopefully no Tarask. That would be pretty awful if a Tarask was the first boss that your DM put you up against. I feel like at level 1, going up against anything is rough. Going up against a Tarask, you gonna die. Armor class of 25. Speed 40, strength 30. HP almost 700. Yeah, nope. Figure out how to turn yourself into a clay golem and fight the Trask. Put it in the bag of holding. Put a Tarrasque in a bag of holding. I need to clean out this paint water. It is very bad. All right, well, that's pretty good for a day's work. I feel like I should put more flock on the eyeball. Like that, yeah. I always feel like I should be painting more, and then it'd take forever to paint things. And then I'm like, well, I need to stop now because I have things I gotta do. Like go to the grocery store and buy some cream. And ice cream. Cream and ice cream. But yeah, Ty, we painted the base. Look, it's pretty much done. Am I winning? Am I beating you, Ty? Oh. I need to put some wash right there. Put the bag of holding with the Tarrasque and another bag of holding. That's funny. All right, gentle folks. I am going to head out for now. Thank you all for hanging out. I will be back on Sunday. I am further along, but we're painting it for ReaperCon. I said whoever finishes first wins. That's what I said. So if you don't start now, you're never gonna finish. You gotta do it. Do it. Just do it. Anyway, I'm going to find someone to raid. Winning but not won. Exactly. I'm just trying to encourage him to start because this thing's wings are quite insane. Bionic Sheep, thank you for the follow. Look at these. Look at these wings. Like literally, they're the size of my face. They're the size of my face. And they're extremely detailed, so it's gonna take a really long time to paint them if you want to do it really well. So anyway, you don't fear the airbrush? You say that. Looks like Hero Zone is painting up a Tiamat. I think I'm gonna raid Wapple. Gonna raid Wapple. The Wops. Has anybody ever called him the Wops? I don't think I follow Hero Zone. I'll have to check it out after I raid. Yeah, we're gonna raid Wapple. Why can I not raid? Something is wrong with my channel. Hold on, let me try doing it. Let me try doing it a different way. Can I do it with the command here? Raid. It won't let me raid him. Okay, let me try it this way. There we go. Okay, I have to type it in. I've never typed it. I've always used the stream manager to do it, and for whatever reason, it's just broken. So anyways, thank you everyone for hanging out. I appreciate you. I'll be back on Sunday afternoon with more painting of something, either more of this if I decide what colors I want to paint it, or more of the Mouseling. Yeah, until then, I hope everyone is staying happy and healthy, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye!